This is Boxing Tickets NA. We're here at the Aurora Complex in Letterkenny. Delighted to be joined by victorious Cain Lewis. Cain, I was just sort of saying the off camera there, it's probably been a frustrating 2023 for you. It's been your first fight of the year, but unfortunately for your opponent there tonight, you just took it out on him. Is this the sort of new way we do it? We keep you out of the ring for 10 or 11 months, and then obviously you're like a caged animal, you just can't wait to go?
Maybe so, but yeah, it was a good performance, I'm happy with the performance. It's been a while since I've been out. It was a frustrating year, as you said. I had a few fights cancelled on me throughout the year, but I'm always working at the gym. The work doesn't stop. I'm always training. But we just went out there, and in the first round, I got a little bit carried away. My coach told me to calm down, just take it as the fight comes. And as the fight came, then the stoppage came naturally. So I'm delighted with the performance. It was great. It was a great show as well.
I was sort of watching the fight, and I was sort of thinking back to obviously your draw in the Ulster Hall. Yeah. Obviously, if that had been probably that experience you've built from that, probably adjusted you well. As I say, he tried to throw an overhand right, I think, in the first, and then you just bullied him from there. Obviously, if you'd rewind it 2 years ago, you'd probably just stood there and traded, but you broke him down gradually over the rounds. And obviously, I'm sure you're delighted. They know that your power's hurting people now. You can put them away like that.
Yeah, like I said it before, I learned a lot from that fight in the Ulster Hall. I went out guns blazing, and it was a big mistake I made. I got put down, and I know not to do that again. So I went out there. He came out. I picked my shots. I had the rounds to do. It was my first 6 rounder, so I knew I had to go out there and take my time with it. But yeah, he came out, and as I picked my shots, I started landing nice shots, nice body shots. I felt he was getting hurt with the body shots, and then the big shot came naturally. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah.
Obviously, with so much inactivity, obviously this year, when the card fell through, obviously in Dublin, you were probably thinking, am I going to get a fight this year? I'm guessing, obviously, it's straight back to the drawing board, sort of try and get a fight as quickly as you can in 2024. Yeah,
it was hard for me this year. I got my show in Waterford. That got cancelled last minute. I was down there ready to fight. That got cancelled, unfortunately. Then the show in Dublin got cancelled for me, unfortunately. But you just got to keep in the gym and keep training, because eventually I know I'm going to be out there again, and I want to get to the top in this game as well. So you always need to be working, you always need to be training. And you can see out there that I'm always working, I'm always learning, I'm getting the best spars. I'm sparring Jazza Dixon all the time, so I'm getting the best spars. But I'm looking at a big year next year, and maybe stepping up for a title towards the end of the year next year, see what happens.
When obviously you have that disappointment, obviously a fight's falling through, is it sort of add an extra layer to your game? Obviously that mentality, we see so many fighters with sort of fights falling through, and you can go one or two ways. You can go, I'll go for a drink, or I'll eat the wrong foods, or you just get back in the gym and keep working and keep focused. Do you find that obviously that's helped you mentally become a stronger fighter moving forward?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, in this game you have to keep working all the time. You can't half do it. You have to put 100% into it. So fighting or not, I'm always working. I'm always in the gym, training every day. You have to put 100% in, and I'm always putting 100% in. So you just need to keep walking forward, pushing forward, working hard, and it's tough work, but you got to do it. Sometimes it's not all the best when you've no fights, you've nothing in sight, but you just got to keep in the head. I'm going to get that shot. I'm going to be out soon, so just keep pushing forward all the time. So. Yeah.
I mean, you mentioned obviously titles, obviously next year, just sort of getting a couple more fights, sort of they build up the activity again before you start sort of looking at titles.
Yeah, a few 6 rounds next year, then maybe step up to a few 8 rounds. Maybe towards the end of the year, then we can step up, start going for them titles. Then
Definitely. Well, listen, thanks very much for your time. Obviously, enjoy the rest of the evening, and hopefully it'll not be too long before we catch up again soon.
Thank you. Thanks a million. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.